Hello friends, welcome to Stock Mart channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the company Sun Pharma Limited, one of the prestigious companies listed in the Nifty 50 index. It is an Indian multinational pharmaceutical company headquartered in Mumbai. Founded in 1983, the company is engaged in the business of manufacturing, developing, and marketing a wide range of branded and generic pharmaceutical formulations, over-the-counter medicines, and active pharmaceutical ingredients in more than 100 countries across the globe. It is the largest pharmaceutical company in India and the fifth largest specialty generic pharmaceutical company in the world, as well as the second largest and the most profitable pharmaceutical companies in India. The products cater to a vast range of therapeutic segments covering psychiatry, anti-infectives, neurology, cardiology, diabetology, gastroenterology, ophthalmology, nephrology, urology, dermatology, etc. The company produces generic products and generic medicines. If you want to talk about medicines, there are two types: branded as well as generic medicine. Branded, for which the patent is filed and the trials are conducted. After that, when you get the entire FDA approval, after that the company's productions start, which we normally call as the branded medicine. On the other hand, generic medicine is a cheaper version. Generally, people who makes generic medicine do not have to file a patent. Due to this, the entire research cost is saved as they know how to prepare a medicine. The company produces a comprehensive and diverse portfolio of generic and specialty medicines, targeting wide spectrum of chronic and acute treatments. Its product portfolio includes generic medications, specialty medications, antiretroviral medications, APIs, intermediaries, and over-the-counter medicines. The first product is specialty medications. Sun Pharma has built a portfolio of patent-protected specialty medicines for global markets. Over the years, they have nurtured this evolving business through increased focus and investments. The key segments they are targeting are dermatology, ophthalmology, and oncology. Their focus is on improving the patient outcomes, either by addressing unmet medical needs or by enhancing patient convenience through differentiated dosage forms. Today, they are among the leading branded companies in the US, with several specialty products launched in the country. The second product is generic medications. They provide high quality generic and branded medicines at affordable costs to patients and doctors in more than 100 countries worldwide. Their products have a hallmark of technology based differentiation and cover the full range of dosage forms, including tablets, capsules, injectables, inhalers, ointments, creams, and liquids. The therapeutic segments covered by the portfolio of over 2,000 molecules includes psychiatry, anti-infectives, neurology, cardiology, orthopedic, diabetology, gastroenterology, ophthalmology, nephrology, urology, etc. Sun Pharma ranks among the leading companies in these therapy areas. The third product is over-the-counter medications. They provide a range of over-the-counter or consumer healthcare products. Some of their flagship OTC brands that are marketed in several countries globally are Pharyngosept for sore throat, Revital for vitamins, and Volini for topical analgesics. There are other category defining brands catered for cold and flu, analgesics, lifestyle diseases, digestives, and coughs. The third product is active pharmaceutical ingredients. They began producing APIs in 1995 as a vital input in the manufacture of complex formulations to facilitate vertical integration. Today, their list of API exceeds 300, which is used in-house as well as marketed to customers in over 60 countries. They manufacture APIs in 14 manufacturing facilities located in India, Hungary, US, Israel, and Australia. Their product list includes generics and complex APIs that require isolated manufacturing areas like anti-cancers, peptides, steroids, sex hormones, etc. The final product is antiretroviral medications. They offer a wide range of WHO pre-qualified ARV medicines. They supply ARVs to various national AIDS treatment programs in Africa. Their portfolio comprises bioequivalent medicine and active pharmaceutical ingredients manufactured at state-of-the-art World Health Organization. Sun Pharma is the leading global specialty pharma company, both in terms of market capitalization and turnover in FY 2023. The company manufactures and markets a large basket of pharmaceutical formulations in India, USA, and other markets across the world. However, US and Indian formulations are by far the core strength and growth drivers of the company. In US, it is ranked 10th in the US generic market. In India, it is number one pharma company. And in emerging markets, it is one of the largest pharma companies. It has also invested in various research and development projects, as well as expanding its presence in the Southwest markets with 43 manufacturing sites across the world. The company has presence in more than 100 countries with 36,000 employees globally, and it has a lot of facilities to manufacture specialty products, Indian formulations, branded genetics, complex genetics, APIs, sprays, streams, liquids, tablets, and capsules. The company is leader in niche therapy areas of psychiatry, gastroenterology, neurology, cardiology, nephrology, orthopedics, and ophthalmology. The company started in the year 1983 with just 5 products, went on to raise IPO and became listed company in the year 1994, which raised rupees 550 million. In 2010, they have acquired Taro, which is an Israeli research-based pharma manufacturer. The company Taro has more than 180 of its own drugs sold all over the world, reaching the markets of over 25 countries. In 2012, the company acquired Dusa Pharma, having specialty in dermatology products. Further, in the year 2013, the company acquired URL Pharma and went on to acquire many companies like Pola Pharma, Biosynthese, Ranbaxy Laboratories, Merck, etc. These are the people who are the brain behind the success and growth of the organization, holding key lead independent director positions in the company. The company has generated a sales of rupees 433 billion in FY 2023, of which 31% sales has generated from the US formulations, 32% from the India branded formulations, 18% sales from the emerging markets, 14% from the rest of the world, which includes Western Europe, Canada, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Israel, and the other markets, while APIs and others constitutes 5% of the sales. If you look at the company's financials, the sales figures shows 34 billion in FY 2008, increased to 112 billion in FY 13, further increased to 270 billion in FY 18, and presently in FY 2023, it is at 433 billion, generating a staggering CAGR of 19%. On EBITDA, it was at 16 billion in FY 2008, increased to 49 billion in FY 13, and presently in FY 2023, it has generated 116 billion with a CAGR of 14%. On adjusted net profit, it was at 15 billion in FY 2008, increased to 86 billion in FY 23 with a CAGR of 12%. The company has generated an operating cash flow of 5 billion in 2008, increased to 50 billion in FY 23 with a CAGR of 16%, as well as the free cash flow increased to 29 billion in FY 23 from 3 billion in FY 2008. If you look at the adjusted EPS, that is earning per share, it was at 6 billion in 2008, increased to 36 billion in FY 2023 with a CAGR of 12%. Also, if you look at the gross margin and EBITDA margins, both are seen gradually increasing year on year with good percentage, as well as the adjusted net profit of the company, which is also seen increasing from 12.5% in FY20 to 20% in FY 2023. The company's return on equity and the return on capital employed also looks promising with positive growth year on year. Most importantly, the company's market capitalization has increased from 11.9 billion US dollars to 29.4 billion US dollars, which clearly shows a good investor participation in this company. So all these factors gives us an indication that the company is properly utilizing its funds and increasing revenue and its profitability. Sun Pharma enjoys leadership position amongst pharma companies in India. It has 8.3% market share compared to the other companies. Also, it has generated 1,54,150 million formulation sales in India, ended March 2023. Talking about the sales numbers of the company, it was at 73 billion in FY19, increased to 97 billion in FY20, further increased to 103 billion in FY 2021, and in presently in FY23 it is at 136 billion. Further, if you look at the therapeutic breadth, amongst 8.3% market share, cardiology contributes 18%, neuropsychiatry contributes 16%, gastroenterology with 12%, anti-infectives with 11%, diabetology with 7%, etc. If we look at the global revenues, India branded formulations contributes to 32% of revenue in FY23, US formulations contributes to 31% in FY 2023, emerging markets contributes to 18% of revenue in FY23, and the rest of the world contributes 14% of revenue in FY 2023. On US formulations, the revenue progression sees 107 billion in FY19, increased to 135 billion in FY 2023. On overall sales split globally, India formulations has increased from 73 billion in FY19 to 136 billion in FY23. US formulations has increased from 107 billion to 135 billion in FY23. If you look at the emerging markets, it has increased from 54 billion to 79 billion in FY 2023. And the rest of the world sees 35 billion in FY19 to 60 billion in FY 2023. Also, if you look at the API, it has increased from 18 billion to 22 billion in FY 2023. So all these shows a good positive sentiments and the company is doing really well in all the markets. On peer comparison, Sun Pharma stands number one in market cap in Indian pharmaceutical market with continued leadership in the high growth chronic segments and specialization in technically complex products. If you look at the shareholding pattern of the company, the promoters are maintaining almost the same percentage of 54.48. Foreign institutional investors has increased their stake in the company from 12.38% in September 20 to 16.48% in June 23. Also, if you look at the domestic institutional investors, they are maintaining almost the same percentage of 19.65 on an average. Government is having a negligible percentage, while public has decreased their stake from 12.48% in September 20 to 9.28% in June 23. The company's pledged percentage has gone down from 4.04% to 2.29% in June 2023, which is good. The company has listed in stock exchange in January 1999 with a price band of 2.29 rupees. From there on, it has generated overall all-time returns of 49,902%, which is phenomenal. And it has increased wealth for many shareholders who had invested in this stock for a very long time. Its last 1 year returns stood at 16.02%, while 5 years returns were at 86.09%. It is a part of a Nifty 50 company with a market cap of 2,74,759 crores, currently trading at 1,145 rupees, with a stock PE of 31 and industry PE of 30, which means the stock is undervalued and it is a good time to accumulate. The return on equity is at 16.6%, while the return on capital employed is at 16.4%. Current ratio is at 1.53, while quick ratio is at 1. Company is giving a dividend yield of 1 with a face value of 1 rupee. Its operating margin is at 26.8%, and this shows all the fundamentals looks very good for the company. Overall, if we summarize, on business operations, we would rate 5 out of 5 for long-standing business growth, product acquisitions, and market presence globally. On leadership, we would rate 5 out of 5 as the company is having decades of experienced independent directors working in synergy. On financials, we would rate 4 out of 5 for its impressive sales, revenue, and profitability. On field force productivity, we would rate 4 out of 5 for continued experienced staffing presence. With an eye and focus on more APIs and product formulations, we would rate 5 out of 5 for research and development projects. Companies having good future order book, so we would rate 5 out of 5. On valuations, the company gains rating for 4 out of 5. So this is one of the stock worth to be added whenever there is any corrections and worth to be accumulated for long-term wealth creation. Of course, the analysis shared here are only for the study purpose, and we request you to do your own analysis before arriving at a decision to invest. If you like the content of this video, please do click the like button, share it with your friends, and do subscribe for more such interesting videos. Jai Hind.